Oh, thank you. That was happy. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you.
Shall we start now, sir?
Yeah, please, madam, I am ready.
Hello, everyone. Present here virtually. I am Preeti here. I have welcomed you all for today's session, which is titled as Personality Development Aspect and Strategy. And presenting this session, we have with us our today's expert, Dr. C. Venkatachalam, sir. Dr. C. Venkatachalam, sir, is a MA, MPhil, and PhD Sociology, 26-year teaching experience in 3 universities as a Acharya, Nagarjuna University, Andhra Pradesh, Bhartidasan University, and Periyar University in Tamil Nadu. Currently mentor professor at Bhartiya University, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Without wasting much time, I have welcomed you, Dr. C. Venkatachalam, sir. You may start now, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Business Rojgar and all the other team members. I am very happy to stay along with you today in the afternoon session. I'm not new to this Business Rojgar and research circle. Several occasions I have delivered my lectures on different topics. Today I have chosen personality development, aspect and strategies, which is need of the hour. We have to throw several lights on this topic because personality development is a key and compact mechanism which is essential for starting from the students, working personnel, and all the people who are in the decision making and the professionals who are working in the different sectors, private and government, and including all the students who are pursuing the higher studies. In every aspect, personality development is expected from the individual to deliver the best, to bring out the best from each and every individual. Because different theories, different straits, different researches going on this topic. It is not belong to only one particular discipline. It is essential for almost all the disciplines in social sciences, behavioral sciences, and management sciences also. So with this small intro remark, we'll go for because the personality development consists of 2 words. One is personality, other one is development. Before coming to the personality, development connotes several meaning, each and every discipline using the concept of development. Development is, economists call it is the growth, economic growth. And other disciplines have their own perspective. But sociologically speaking, is a freedom from the clutches because the individual has the all kinds of freedom. Development word is being used with several aspects. For example, human development, personality development, child development, women development, whatnot, in all the aspects. But development is for one sector. It may not be suitable for other sector. One individual development, what he is seeing, it may not be same for the development of the other people. Even for the road development is meant for the people who are traveling on the roads, but it may not be useful for the others because the forest might have been destroyed and the roads development, many other people will be evicted and several aspects. So in this context, but coming to the personality is in a different angle. Personality is the people who have a leadership qualities, speaking skills, and many more aspects. So coming to the point, what is personality for this? I have chosen these 3 dimensions, personality development on the one side, aspects and the strategy. So 3 components which are going to discuss today. What is personality? Every individual has its own characteristic way of behaving, responding emotions, perceiving things, and looking at the world. No individuals are similar, as we know very well about how we are visualizing, how we are observing, how we are looking at the world, and how we are taking the essence from each and every aspect of our life. Personality is an aggregate collection of memories and incidents in an individual's entire lifespan, because each and every individual lifespan starts from childhood. Childhood consists of a lot of innocence, curiosity, And when the innocence disappears, learning may be curtailed. So in this concept only, that is, personality is a ongoing process. It is since the childhood onwards until the age, the personality development is taking part in the lifespan. Environmental factors, family background, financial conditions, genetic factors, situations, and the circumstances are the contributory factors to an individual's personality, because environment is not only for talking about the physical environment. The conducive social environment is very, very essential, even for the industrial growth. Amita Yetzioni of the American Industrial Relations expert says that when the people are happy in the family, they will deliver the best, because satisfied individuals can contribute the best. Family background, because once upon a time, family was no, because family and the industry, there is no relationship. But several research after 1927, after the Hawthorne experiments, they found that the family circumstances is too good for to deliver their best. Financial condition, genetic factors, situations also playing a vital role once doing personality development. In a simple understanding, personality, how we behave in our day-to-day lives reflects our personality, because personality is in the changing nature. Depending upon the situation, we are inculcate and taking the essence from wherever we work, how we are making the kind of role models in each and every aspect, everyday life, starting from the day, the morning to till night. It teaches several aspects, but how we are going to inculcate that is most important aspect. How an individual behaves depends on the family background, upbringing, social status, and so on. These three are very important. Upbringing, social status is achievable, not ascribed one as a, because if we have to develop certain characteristics, we can develop certain skills from the beyond the others, what others are thinking, because everything is possible under the sky is the main aim of the personality development is concerned. An individual with a troubled childhood would not happen easily, because we know very well about the childhood is very emphasis is being given by many of the researchers, even for the England and Italian researchers. Many researchers found that childhood is very simple, not only a simple way of life, but it inculcates, is developed from the parenthood, neighborhood relationship, and so on. He or she should always hesitate to open his heart in front of others because of the hesitation and all the things. But sometimes the family is playing a significant role to bring out the individual's the personality's growth. Some kind of fear would always be there within him, because when the individual is fear, because every aspect, because most of the world, the famous achievements, famous inventions, innovations, and all, you can find the people without fear, because they are taking the breath and understanding the situation to deliver the best. Because most of the innovations, most of the machineries invented, the people traveled across the world, and many in all dimensions, because every discipline has been developed because of mixture of understanding the things the people have visualized. An individual who never had any major problems in life would be sociable and would have never issue interacting with the socializing with others. Socialization aspect is a never-ending process. It is giving a kind of the picture, the atmosphere, how to tackle the situation and how to interact with others in all dimensions. It is essential to check his or her background in the past life. So personality development theorists always talking about these things, how this the background in the past life, which reflects in terms of the production process in this is concerned, the students doing the well in the examinations in the schools are concerned, how the researcher is going into deep into these things, how, because which is everything is possible because of the past life, which motivates, which encourages, and moral building process in such a way. It's quite possible that is a child, he or she was allowed to go out of the home, play or free with the friends. This is the modeling. Some of the parenting is doing the such type of. When we talk about the parenting is concerned, there are 13 types of parenting we have come across, and how these things, because the parental, how they have faced the situation, They are socialize the children through their expertise, their experience, which is to the performance the child is depending upon how she has received the ends from their parents. These individuals start believing that their home is their only the world and they are not outside safe because they understood that the family is the key and the outside of the world is always is not suitable for their in such a situation. Such a mindset soon becomes their personality because personality development is when the positive outlook is everything is seeing positive and the person's concerned everything is negative and the mixture of both the things fusion partially positive partially negative and several dimensions which reflect in the when he is delivering the his nature of work is concerned. Making ourselves an iconic brand is a key for personality because personal development by keeping all the hurdles begin us and moving forward. Any kind of these things moving forward is always the best because it's keeping all kind of things. Iconic brand, when you talk about any kinds of product, eatable items, furnitures, televisions, any kind of institutions are concerned, we found that they have branded their names. For example, this magazines, Fortune, is meant for the how the business world is, how the people are CEOs out there being developing, what type of turnover they're making. It is bring all the people together, even women in the STEM sector, how these women are the motivating themselves. So several things, science, even the science magazine brings all the important inventions across the world to make the people how these things are being possible and how they are meticulously preparing the things, doing the research and meticulous preparation, all the things. For another example is Reader's Digest, how it is reaching the people. This is different kind of people. They are writing different language, different stories, different achievements. And this is for the common, easily they can understand. The current magazine, it brings lot of thought-provoking ideas to make the people because this is the cleverness of the magazines too. So always be making iconic ourselves. It is not a it is not an difficult task, but how it is to be worked out that is most important. Need a lot of ideas. Ideas There's plenty of ideas are available today in the through the social media and the many searching engines. But within the things, how the ideas to be generated, how these ideas to be incorporated, and how our new ideas to be developed is the key for this to send our ideas to the magazines pointed out inputs, scientific writing skills. Everybody is having the skills in the poems, poetries, and all the things. But scientific writing is understanding the world by nature of work, understanding the situation, and for each and every subject is having its own this one kind of the subject matters. Eliciting information from different sources. Somebody says it is a facts. Somebody says it is a datum. Somebody says it is information. Somebody says knowledge and another nature of personality development. All the things are put together. It is bring the individual to make his the scale, new scale, and how this is being measured in terms of behavior is concerned.
Hello.
Madam, tell me, madam.
Sorry to disturb you, sir, but presentation slide is not changing, sir.
Changing, I am changing. It is being changed in my slide. This my side it is being changed. It is not being changed in your things.
No, sir, we can't see that.
I see. But when you are changing, I am seeing from here, I am reading it. Can you wait for a few minutes? I will call somebody's help.
Yes, sir.
Madam, are you in the line? Yeah, but it is changing in my slide is changing. Could you observe, madam, it is changing?
No, sir.
No, change and Madam, just see now.
Yes, sir. Now it's all done.
Sorry. So I go back. May I start, madam? Personality also influence. Can I start now? Madam, can I start? Yes, sir. Okay. Personality also influences what we think, our beliefs, values, and expectations. In common parlance, personality is the personal qualities and the characteristics of an individual because it is the qualities are concerned. Sometimes we are talking about the attitude. Sometimes we are talking as a behavioral. The social discipline talking about behavioral can be modified because depending upon the essential need. Personality is how we interact with others. Interaction is most important as we're doing today because interaction is sometimes we call about body language. 70% of the communication through the this body language, only 30% is when the symbolic interaction theorists they talk about the man develops gesture, man develop because when we using the personalities, the man invented gestures and the language in different kind. Personality is some of characters of individual which makes him different from others because always we want that we are different from others. We want to make it go to the high. So we always think about the how we are different from how we are doing the things in different way. It is our personality which makes it unique and helps us stand apart from the crowd because in normal crowd people cannot come up, but the personality is the key to motivate, mobilize, and the inculcating the skills and the developing in moral building is the key factor for the personality development is concerned. We can understand in the defining personality is difficult since it has multiple dimensions, including subjects, influence, personality traits, methods, lifestyle, and role of social institutions, and many more. In any discipline, any concept, conceptualization always difficult. Not only personality, even for poverty, defining poverty is very difficult, and many of the people think that poverty, I am unable to define poverty in a single definition because when we discuss poverty, this a calorie of food comes into mind, then purchasing the power will come to mind, and the kinds of poverty will be whether it's a subjective poverty, absolute poverty, relative poverty, rural poverty, urban poverty, many more. See, any subject matter, any kind of concept, including personality, it is we cannot this is lifestyle may be differ, methods may be differ, role of social institutions in Indian context is differ. When we talk about the European countries, social institutions role is differ. Even America, even India and America are both are these democratic countries, but social institutions role in America is differ. And many more factors influence the personality development is concerned. When the question comes to McIver, an American sociologist, to define culture, his reply was very simple. What we are is a culture. Because when we talk about this organization culture, individual culture, culture is a simple term. But culture is, when McIver told that culture is everything is a culture. He narrates our speech, our dress code, code of conduct, discipline, food habit, way of sitting, and eye-to-eye contact, many more. Even many of the books have been written about the culture in after McIver. They talked about the different kinds, how the culture is influencing, how the culture is the word is attached with many more. For example, organization. Organization doesn't have the culture on its own culture, but organization where all the individuals join together. That purpose we talk. This is the organization, nothing but a club of all the individuals who have been mobilized to act as if are setting and reaching the goal. Learning from the childhood is the socialization starts with never-ending process. We know very well about the childhood is starting from when the childhood is proper, shaped properly. That purpose only Chinese proverb rightly points out that ruling the nation is easier than bring out the child. We can understand that how the child is requires love, affection, care, and everything. because many of the children are unable to enjoy because of the sometimes irrespective of the economic situations of the family. The force, too much of force, too much of these things also problem for the obesity and all the things is for the children. When the poor families are concerned, that is UNICEF describes the malnutrition is the invisible hunger. This is the situation is the C.H. Cooley of America comes to our rescue and says that society is reflected to mirror to change ourselves as per the requirements, demands, situations, and needs. We are changing ourselves because society teaches that your lifestyle over your the things requirements. So accordingly, we are changing. He coined the term "looking glass self" long ago. In this context, as some of the phrases motivates us to inculcate the positive notes as necessity is a mother of invention. The necessity was there. People have invented many things. Most of things which we are using, gadgets and all the things, cars, all the materials. It is the necessity happened. So invention has come and people are using, which pushes us to do something new because the world is lot of changes are taking place, which is essential because population is growing. Sometimes population is stable, sometimes population is unstable, and people are having different kind of lifestyle. So the types of family being changed, and the nature of production has been changed. Most of the laborers are using instead of hard work, they are going for smart work. In this context, we are talking about the personality is nothing but is a work in is which is involved much. Personal development is rational. Personal development needs dynamic construction of integrative characteristics that distinguish individual in terms of interpersonal behavioral traits. Once upon a time, the traits theory talk about the individual, the business people have some same kind of traits. But it is not happening today because anybody can become the entrepreneur, anybody can become the capitalist, anybody can, because a lot of changes are taking place in the things because behavior should be changed depending upon the situation, interactions take place. Personal development is ever-changing the subject context factors like life-altering experiences because the society moving from simple to complex. We cannot say that the societies in the past was good, but today we got to adjust, we got to adapt. Adaptability forces to us take some kind of risk, some types of changes, which is the part of personality development. Personal development also dimensional in description and subjective in nature. Sometimes you are talking about the objectivity in the form of layman language, but subjectivity is the most important aspect of the personality development. For example, some of the organizations, the nature of production is maybe a small, maybe a medium, maybe a large, but everywhere we can understand that work is an ethic. Work is the perishable. Work is the you cannot store the for work tomorrow. So which is encourages the people to go for personal development is concerned. That is, personality development can be seen as a continually varying degrees of intensity and change. Because changes are social changes are sometimes very slow, sometimes very medium, sometimes very faster rate. Productions are very faster rate, and ideas are coming later, and even for the people's different aspects are very slow. It is subjective nature because it is conceptually rooted in the social norms of expected behavior, self-expression, and personal growth. Because self-esteem, self-actualization, and I'll talk about the Abraham Maslow, how the individual primary needs, how the secondary needs, how tertiary needs, which is expecting the completely by the social norms. It is subjective in nature. We have to understand from different aspects that is inculcating the personality is the key for them. Dominant viewpoint in personal development indicate that is the emerges early in the continues to develop across the one's lifespan. I already told that child could do different spaces, 0 to 4, 5 to 14, 14 to 18, 18 to 60, 60 and above, because each and every stage is for currently India is a demographic dividend because we are the young country in the world is concerned until 2059 because plenty of young and children are available. So how to make these things our personality development is our challenges too. Personality traits are believed to have base of infant temperament, mean individual differences, disposition and behavior appear early life, potentially before language of conscious self-representation to develop. The 5-factor model personality maps onto dimensions of suggests that individual differences level of corresponding personality traits, neuroticism, extroversion, openness to experience, agreeableness, and consciousness are present from the young ages. All these three parameters, it is talking about the how the individual, his openness, how the individual gain the experience, how the experience are going to make is a meaningful individual, not only for his himself, for the family and for the community, society, and the nation building process. Because we are in the world which is expecting much very faster. How the people are responding to the situation, that is the personality is being encouraged. The trait theory of personality, one of the main theories in the study of personality, which talks about traits is being changed, is constructive, and because depending upon the personality, the traits can be described patterns of behavior, thought, and emotion. Because emotional intelligence, emotional behavior, and thought-provoking ideas, patterns of behavior can be changed through the counseling, through the motivation, and intervening strategies by certain subject, which is the part and parcel of the trait theory is concerned. Personality development is in terms of reciprocal interactionism, because reciprocity is the given and taken is the most important. When we are giving the deliver the best, we are expecting the best also. When we are unable to provide the same, we cannot expect from others. Personal interaction with the other individuals is the developing the social capital, the economic model, and the income capital also. In other words, personality traits are function of complex cognitive strategies used effectively planned through the social situation. Social situation is the setting which is being created, because every individual is or her own society. My society differ from others, others differ from me. Division of labor, the concept is being developed by even Chinese developed earlier. Adam Smith is worked on this aspect. And later on, Emil Durkheim from sociology is developed the concept because of division of labor is the same kind of labor, same kind of work. It may be routine work, it may be bore or fatigue, creating fatigue, and these things. So division of labor is expertise in a particular field. We can increase the production is concerned. Work ethics is another concept which is talking about the how the work is differ from labor. Work is an expenditure of energy. Work is an art. Work is a science. Work is a profession. How some professionals make the money with a simple kind of work, the smart work. Small is beautiful. This is a concept is how this small inventions, how small kinds of activities which will help build the characters of individual. Industrial man is an example of personality development. Industrial man himself is an industrial man. How the industrial man is not like a other sector. He is always the industrial man is not only using the tool, but he knows how to make it also. So this is we need most of industrial men is concerned. Through cognitive mechanism and social competence, individuals interpret context situations to drive beliefs that guide their thoughts and behaviors, thus developing enduring pattern of personality traits. Because we can develop our own personality traits. Sometimes education plays a vital role. Sometimes this is the characteristics. Sometimes this is even not educated people have contributed very significant because of their own perception is concerned. Evolution theory personality developed primarily based on evolution process of natural selection. From the evolution perspective, evolution resulted in the variation in the human mind. Natural selection of refined these variations based on beneficial to humans, because any kind of inventions from the science, technology, all the things related to the man's human development is concerned. Because evolution is the one of the perspectives, which is evolution is a base. Evolution is creating the situation for go for these things. This is a functional aspect of the man. Functional aspect of the man deciding factor for the how the conflict resolutions can be made. All the resolutions, the conflict resolutions which help us to develop certain symbols, symbolic interactions developed by Herbert Blumer long ago in America. Due to human complexity, I already told that the everyday life is going from simple to complex. Many opposing personality traits prove the beneficial in every variety of ways. If you are able to make the complex nature and how we are inculcated personality is the key for further development. Primitive humans were collectivities due to tribe culture, because collectivity, collectivism, social. The word has been used for the collective personality. The personality individuals within tribe are very similar. The division of labor resulted from the differentiation of personality traits are actually clear. Differentiation is personality traits increase functionally, therefore becoming adaptive through natural selection. Humans continue to develop personality and individual through evolution. Weakness of shared environmental efforts in shaping personality separate many types of non-shared environmental efforts. Environment influences the distinct from siblings from one another. Even within the offspring, we can understand how one individual is better. Non-shared environment may include differential treatment by parents, individually distinct reactions to the shared family environmental peer influences, experience outside of the family, under the test error in the measurement. Because scaling down different kinds of scales have been developed to understand each individual personality. Further effects of environment adulthood are demonstrated by the research suggesting that if you work the experience and also personality change. These effects are supported by research involving the impact of more positive and negative life events on personality. Family and childhood experiences can have a significant impact on development of individual's personality. Some ways in which family and childhood experiences can affect personal development is concerned. Attachment, parenting, dynamics of family, neighborhood, informal social solutions are also plenty of roles to play in the development of personality. Attachment of the parenting. Parenting is long ago, the Mirror magazine talk about the parenting is because how we are thinking parenting is different. The parenting is the child should learn from the parenting what is a dichotomy, is acceptance, ridiculousness, the challenge, all the things to be learned from the family. Now, coming to is aspects of personality development is concerned. To develop where we are working, how we are working, in the education institutions or industry or the organizations are concerned, team building is important. Every individual should build the team depending upon the situation, depending upon the need. Coordinating the colleagues, because colleagues are different backgrounds, different dissimilarities, but bringing the people together to achieve the common end is the coordinating the colleagues. Making effort each and every minute, each and every second, the world is being changed. Some kind of effort is essential because it is very important for the personal development is concerned. Coining the motto, because motto of every institution, every subject, they develop the motto. For example, London School of Economics motto talks about to learn to know the cause of things. Because the Beatrice Webb, Sydney Webb, who have coined the term collective bargaining, they have established the London School of Economics in the year 1895, long ago. They told that because the motto is the key for the who are doing the research and academic in the London School of Economics. Methods of research. Today we are changing lot of research methods being changed because we are going from the quantitative to qualitative, mixed methods of research, and many of the qualitative aspects also, including storytelling is the important aspect of research. Reaching the mass through our the research methods, techniques, that is very important. Consistent surveys. Every institution, every organization, we need consistent surveys are concerned. For example, CSR today, how the people reaching the unreached, the masses, how what type of these things, the requirement for the children are concerned, women empowerment, the employment for the youth, and how the changing the rural ambience. Developing the institutions are another important aspect of personal development is concerned, because institution development, institution building is the key, not only family building process, but in each and every aspect, institutions should grow. It is enormously to bring the people together. Find the dynamism in each individual, each department, each section, and how to make it useful for the entire. This is a functional aspect of the society is concerned, because each system is helping for itself and helping the whole the process. Organization, culture already discussed. Culture is everything, every aspect of the human being is culture, but organization culture is very attached to the organization culture, which requires is a cumulative way of lifestyle. Organization values are, we are giving importance to each and every time measurement, and how this time management, the financial management, human resource management, how the human resource to be developed as the human resource to human development, how we have to keep aside the human utilization process concern. Organizational commitments, when each and every individual is committed by way of taking the right person for the right job, and how it is become the organizational commitments, which is requires proper selection, proper advertisement, proper selection, proper interviewing, and people periodically go for the training. Training is filling the gap from one time to other time. So strategies are the next aspect of the personal development is concerned. Is a living model survey. There are several living models, CEOs, like a Fortune magazine. In every time they are bringing the people who are delivering across the world, including women, many people who have contributed very significantly for their, because their products are being sold across the world, and sometimes people are in very limited resources they're doing in their respective place. Motivating person from different perspectives, because management we have to develop from management objective, not by management control. Management by objectives talks about how these different aspects of the objective is key. Leadership development. Leadership is nothing but other two variables are very, very important. Leadership is concerned. Today we are talking about autocrat leaders is missing. We need today is the not a democratic, but we need a functional leadership. Cultural development is a part and parcel of the personal development is concerned. Institutional change, because institutions are being changed. Family is once upon a time we can't join family system. Today, nuclear family, and in the days to come, we do not know what type of family is going, because globalization, privatization, LPG, privatization, and all the things is influencing all the individuals also. So within this, all these parameters, personal development is we have to survive, we have to make it a meaningful observation. So concluding the remark, personal development is not only one day activity, it's a continuous process. We are taking help of the many more individuals and so the institutions. And because when you talk about the family is concerned, many institutions can get the benefit from the family. Families can develop the scientists, technocrats, bureaucrats, and ministers, whatnot. Because everything is keen observation is an important aspect of the family is concerned. Like that, several institutions are working for it. Subjectivity and objectivity, because we have to live with the subjective nature and objectivity is concerned. Objectivity is talking about this norms, values, acts, legislative measures, which are involved, but within the subjective also very important. Storytelling model can do the best, because when we want to learn about the many things about the institutions or individual, how the story is being developed, how the stories are from starting from scratch, zero to how the an organization has grown up. That should be told to the people who need of the hour. So social control mechanisms today, we can understand that social control mechanisms is here and there is missing, but social control mechanisms, wherever social control mechanism played a significant role that has helped the development of personalities concerned. So with this few words, I can conclude that the personality development consists of the dynamics, consists of strategies and aspects. So thank you very much for your patience listening. Madam?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for this very nice session, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, all the participants, for your active participation. If anyone has any question, you can ask.
Madam, I hope there is no question from the audience.
I think no one have any questions, sir.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Let me inform to all that this complete session will be available on our Business Rozgar YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it again or want to share it to somebody, so please do visit our Business Rozgar YouTube channel.
Okay.
And last but not the least, thank you, Dr. Venkatachalam sir, for taking out time for session. With your permission, I would like to end today's session here, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
you. Okay.